We're going to begin in Salt Lake City. You heard Coach Witt with the injury question. This is all about some rumored injury to running back Zach Moss. One local radio station that I was listening to after practice said that Moss was wearing a cast, but in an interview after practice, Moss said that he participated and he'll be ready when the Utes face the Cougars. So maybe it was just a fashion statement. Either way, our Adam Mikulich followed the rules, avoided the controversy, but he did bring back the goods. Adam, what do you have, my man?
Under Kyle Whittingham, defensive talent seems to almost recycle itself. That's where his next man up mantra always rings true. So for my first trip to the Hill for fall football, I decided to do a little scouting of the offense. Samson Nakua is a Timpview product who's been getting quality playing time since he was a freshman. He's a junior now, and he's always a lot of fun to talk to. He's a natural leader. One of those guys Coach Witt can always count on to remind the younger guys, you never call it the grind, you call it the process.
You got to love it or you're not going to love it. That's exactly how it is. We go out here every day doing our thing, running, sprinting, hitting each other, and then go right after that we go out and lift. And it's crazy what we do, but we do it together, and I think that's what helps us get through it. Seeing each other die with each other, it's fun.
You're a junior?
Yep.
You're a junior. Okay, so now you have graduated to the upperclassman level.
Yeah.
Go back to you as a freshman, as a youngster, and how you regarded summer workouts as opposed to how you regard them now. Is it easier to get out of bed now? Do you look more forward to it because you appreciate the hard work?
Yeah, for sure. My freshman and sophomore year was a lot harder for me coming into a new program and trying to adjust to everything. It was just way different, and I was more like on a survival mode, trying to survive each day. But now as I'm getting older, becoming an upperclassman, it's easier for me. The easier workouts aren't going to be easier, but I'm more conditioned and more well trained for it. So now it's easier to get out of bed with a smile, actually.
Are you learning that you like to teach and kind of help rear the younger players along?
Yes. When I look at the younger guys, I see a lot of them, me and a lot of them, when they're running around with their heads cut off, not knowing what to do, and then a coach yells at them, and then they're more scrambled, and I'm like, bro, it's okay. Just calm down, breathe, think what you got, and then just go execute that one play. When the next play comes, then be ready for that. But right now, we just got to focus on what's right here. And then if coach yells at you for that, take it in, listen to one thing, get one thing that he yells at you with, and then take it with you and try to go execute.
Yeah, and just sift the rest of the stuff out. That's really, really good advice.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you since, Pac-12 media meetings. I mean, I didn't see it happening any other way. You guys were going to get picked to win the South. You can appreciate that, but doesn't that come with a lot of responsibility? Now you guys kind of have to own up to that?
Yeah, for sure. I hear a lot of the young guys talking about, oh, our team, I can't wait to see our team be great. It's going to be a good year. And I'm like, it is going to be a year. I believe in our team a lot, but we got to work. Everyone's got to work to come out to work. I see our defense every day grinding. I don't ever see a bad day out of our defense. Out of our offense, we have slower days, but I try to tell our guys we got to keep grinding every day because what we see and hear is not done yet. We got to make it happen. We just can't sit there and expect it to come to us.
Yeah, you got a great quarterback coming back. Tyler has really had to evolve as a leader himself. Is he the kind of guy, when he's in the huddle, when you look at him, do you believe?
Always. Even when things are not going our way, you see a big smile on his face, and he says, calm down, guys. We got this. We're going to take this play right here, and we're going to execute it right here. And he tells us, right before he calls a play, he looks at us all in the eye, gives us a big smile, and he's like, let's make it happen. And I think with that happening, even when stuff's really not going our way, it's great to see a quarterback like that take control of his offense and settle us down.
How has he boosted his credibility with you guys? When he first showed up, he got thrown into the fold, fairly young. He was a little erratic. He didn't slide a lot. He got himself hurt as a result of it. But has he learned to kind of slow down a little bit and just realize, look, if I'm not out on the field, it's a detriment to the team?
Yeah, he has. He learned a lot from his freshman and sophomore year of taking hits, and that's what we really needed him to learn was that we need you, and we know you can run the ball, but there are just some bigger guys that know how to hit, and it's honestly, it's a lot. His slide is still not 100%, but he knows how to get down before the hit comes, which is good. And that's what we need. We need Snoop in the game as much as possible. He's a great leader, and he leads the offense really well.
He still throws just a rifle of a football. He's never going to quit doing that, is he? Is it more like he was never going to stop throwing it so hard? You guys just had to learn how to catch it that hard?
Literally, he was always throwing that hard, and then he put those 20 extra pounds on, and now it's just flying at you, and he's not going to slow it up, and then that's okay, especially when we get in red zone. We need that ball coming in hot because we need to be ready to catch it and score.
By the way, Samson's little brother Puka, who attended Orem High School just down the road from Timpview, was the most sought-after receiving recruit coming out of Utah this past year. He's landed at the University of Washington in Seattle, where Samson told me he's already turning heads with some big plays out on the practice field from time to time. And it'll all come full circle when they play opposite each other on November 2nd in Seattle. Who knows what the Pac-12 South will look like by then. I also had nice conversations with some offensive linemen, Darren Paulo and Orlando Umana. So I'll have those interviews coming up on a Talkin' Sports edition sometime near you. We are so spoiled with Kyle Whittingham's upperclassmen, how friendly, how well-spoken they are. And of course, so many of them are local products, which you really can't beat, Dave.
The Nakuas, they're all great kids. If you saw on 2 News at 10, Adam, the way you set up that interview where Samson and Julian Blackman were interviewing each other was classic.
I've seen this so many times, and I was like a crouching tiger waiting for it to happen. So Julian came up from behind him and started goofing around a little bit. I said, look, just take the microphone.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we'll post that on the web. You got to see that, everybody.
Sounds
All right,
great.
thanks, Adam.
Thank you.